The member for Baulkham Hills.
I won't. I'll speak about the youth roundtable that I hosted not long ago, Mr Acting Speaker. I stand thankful for the opportunity that the Premier has given me in my capacity as the Parliamentary Secretary to the Premier for Youth, particularly the specific portfolio description of dealing with young people. On Friday, September 26, I was requested to officially open the Young Achievers Awards for New South Wales and the ACT at the Sydney Masonic Centre Conference and Function Centre here in Sydney. The awards were fantastic and they are designed to encourage and recognise the achievements of young Australians in 7 categories. Entries into the awards were open to young Australian men and women aged between 12 and 28 years of age. 7 categories in New South Wales ACT Young Achievements Awards included the Australian Super Career Kickstart Award, the Santos Indigenous Achievement Award, the Australian National University Science Leadership Award, the Coffee Club Arts and Fashion Award, the Bartercard Leadership and Innovation Award, the Who Printing Environment and Sustainability Award, and the Freemasons of New South Wales and ACT Community Service Award. I applaud these awards as they are designed to encourage our young people here in New South Wales that dreams can become a reality and that there is truly reward for effort. Each of the category prize winners will receive $2,000 and a handcrafted glass trophy. In my election, I know there will be many worthy nominees, as I know there will be many young people who are driven to excel in my electorate of Baulkham Hills. During the opening ceremony of the Young Achievers Awards, I was able to share that as the Parliamentary Secretary of the Premier for Youth, I hosted a roundtable on August 29 at Parliament House. We had 20 representatives from the youth sector who represented a broad cross-section of service providers that included church groups, Muslim youth leaders, chaplaincy providers, youth advocacy agencies, the Western Sydney Wanderers, who were robbed last week, but that's another PMS, and many others. I was expecting to hear how the government had failed our young people or how laws needed to be changed. I was always ready for the inevitable call for more financial investment into the youth sector and how governments, both past and present, seem to ignore young people. To my surprise and delight, the overwhelming majority of feedback and input across the board from the representatives present in the Youth Roundtable was that young people desire and need mentors. And I note the member for Castle Hill next to me, who is mentoring a number of people in the Hills Shire at the moment through his Kokoda Youth Forum, as is our federal MP, Alex Hawke, who has the Mitchell Youth Leadership Forum as well. In the very robust, frank and energetic discussions, which I must point out was extremely positive in nature, presentation and outlook, that was that young people are desperately looking for mentors and that most effective programs that are delivering positive life-changing outcomes are mentoring programs. The programs that are needed are not exclusive to any one area or a genre. They are across many facets of life, from financial mentoring, positive life choices, health and wellbeing, and even entrepreneurialism. A major factor that was raised, welcomed and agreed upon was that our young people are an extremely valued resource. With positive encouragement and direction, the youth of New South Wales are very keen to excel. They are a generation that, when guided in the right direction, understand reward for effort, achievement through sacrifice. The resounding message from the group of young industry professionals was that the community needs to invest only our time, encouragement and our wisdom into youth, and they will truly manifest into the assets to our society that they have the potential to become, and not liabilities as they are often labelled. Brett Murray, who works for me part-time and is also a well-documented author on youth policy and bullying, always says, quote, "Speak to a child's potential and they will rise above it." The discussions around the table confirmed the African proverb that states it takes a village to raise a child. Through his discussions, I was brought to the attention that indeed there are a disparity in funding that is actually spent on youth issues but not specifically titled as such. Youth issues are covered under the heading of many portfolios and acutely deal with that include youth. We have education, which obviously covers young people. It is a bottleneck of society, but not described as youth, yet this is the realm where all young people are educated. We have sport. How many children across participate in New South Wales sport every weekend? Yet sport is not recognised as involving youth or a youth issue. Yet it is in sport where young people learn values that they will take them throughout life, not to mention the memories of loss and defeat, victory and success, the value of teamwork and commitment, never giving up and having fun with friends. There is juvenile justice, focused on only young people, yet not a youth issue. Mental health. In 1920, at the beginning of the Great Depression, the average age of the onset of depression was 29. Today, the average age of onset of depression is 14. 6.3% of young Australians aged 16 to 24 have experienced an affective disorder in the last 12 months. Our juvenile detention budget to incarcerate just over 5,000 young people appears is $1 billion, yet the entire youth budget for the remaining $1.3 million is offensive at just only $6 million. Our young people are the greatest asset we can have, community can have. Our children are therefore the greatest investment into our future we can make is our youth. They are leaders of tomorrow. They will copy the leaders of today. What kind of example are we setting for young people? The New South Wales Government is a government of vision with a plan and purpose to build a better future for our children, our children's children. We believe in the youth in New South Wales. We believe in potential. We believe in abilities. We believe that correct guidance and mentoring our state will be very.
I thank the member for Baulkham Hills for his contribution.